Got it.
We're live. We're live.
We are
Uh,
back.
and we're back. And yeah, why? Why are we back? I don't know. Really. It's we should have stayed retired, quit in after the second season of the fantasy pod, but I'll tell you what, I feel as though that content wasn't getting digested, and with all due respect, I think we can do better, and so here we
We
are.
had a large viewer base though, of about 6 people, including ourselves.
We crawled out of the single digits like several times, and pretty chuffed about that. But yeah, we got something new. We got a new thing cooking, and I feel better about it. So what is this? What
Am I
is
allowed to say exactly what we're doing?
Sure. I mean, that's exactly why I asked the
All
question.
right. So every week, Lucas and I were gonna meet up for 15 minutes to an hour, maybe 30 minutes, any given amount of time. Kind of get a recap of our lives along with all of you. Every so often, bring in a guest or two, and try to connect a little bit more with everybody as everybody's moved kind of away from each other. Does
Yeah,
that
100.
about sum it up?
Oh, I think that was how I feel about that. Excellent
Oh,
stuff. The
oh
crowd,
most
our live studio
important,
audience
most importantly,
here, the live studio audience loved
most
that.
importantly, we're here to share sounds with you. We're here to share sounds.
That's really all that matters is just to appease our smooth brains and share small clips of sounds with each other.
Hmm.
Honestly, I feel like that should
Okay.
be me. That could be my sound, my voice.
Impressive.
Thank you.
So,
But yeah, that's
yeah,
the purpose. I would expect guests. We're looking to get people on to talk about their lives. We don't want to obsess over ourselves, you know, the whole time. And so I think that other
a
people live maybe more interesting lives, and want to get that involved. So that'll
little
be
bit of fantasy football too.
a little bit. We might do
A
some
little bit.
segments on some fantasy football. Obviously, I think that's to be expected at this point, and feeling confident that everybody is appreciating. Clip that. The punishment. Oh, that was a good one too. Great. Well, I'll have to clip that. I'll have to
Thank you.
clip our own stuff. That's excellent. But yeah, I want to make sure everybody's appreciating the punishments, like me bathing in an onion, which was that was rough, by the way. Just want to say that I honestly also
Yeah.
wasn't expecting the juices, the onion milk, to sting so badly. It I mean, I already get the crying when I'm cutting it, but as soon as I dumped
Yeah,
it on,
you were crying already.
yeah, as soon as I dumped it on my scalp, it was rough. It was brutal. I felt like I got maced, honestly.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we're gonna coming up with some creative punishments this year. Last year was all egg themed. This year it's all onion themed, minus 1 week, but we'll forget that.
I don't even remember what it was. So,
So
but
exactly.
couldn't tell me. Yeah, Zach's most recent punishment, making the onion smoothie,
Onion protein shake, yeah.
onion protein
You
shake.
chugged it like chugged it like a champ.
Absolutely
Not natty.
chugged it straight
Never
down.
knew.
No, not natty at all, dude. He's packing onions. I'll tell you. But yeah, I would expect as a result of consuming this content that you might be more up to date with each other. I think that's definitely the hope. It's just as you said, like spreading out further and wider. It would be greater to be more connected and more connected with more people too, because our aim is to expand our audience. I mean, if we were getting 12, 13 views on the other pod, I'm honestly, I think we can eclipse 20 on these.
Well, yeah, considering we have about like 15 to 18 people in like the New Hampshire group any given year, I think we can get there.
Mandatory viewing.
Yeah. And I think this is great too to catch up with people more than the twice a year New Hampshire trips. So that way it can be a little closer.
Yeah, and also other people who don't go to those, expanding the network. I mean, not saying we're having a
Yeah.
high school reunion, but just saying we're gonna be involved. So, What's what's that fucking face, dude? I can't even I can't even deal with that one.
Clip that.
I gotta say, dude, I watched some of the old podcast clips in preparation before doing this, and I watched the collusion avoision one. It's very good. I was waiting to get to it because it was funnier that I knew it was coming, and
Yeah.
then you got to the point of talking about talking about. I didn't forgot that it was about between Alex and Mike and how they live in the same
No, no, it was Marcus and Mike, wasn't it? Oh, okay, yeah, that's
it
right.
was Mike and Alex, and they were living in the same apartment. And he would start off by saying they got something more than Charisse Bruin in there, and then that's what started this.
Wait, I said that?
That's what we started with that, and then that's what got you laughing to saying avoision, I think, and then dropped right into collision avoision, which legendary sound bites that I managed to squeak out between very crow-like laughter. But
Collision you made.
collision you made the new version.
So,
That being said, yeah, whatever the people are doing, like Phil dropping a new song, exciting stuff,
yeah,
very good song.
yeah. I was listening to it at work, phone right up to my ear, like in
Phone's
between customers. I was like, he posted in the group. I had to give it a listen.
Someone's trying to talk to you. They're like at the counter.
Yeah, it's like
Look up! I'm listening to Phil's new song.
I'm doing something. Yeah, that or like
That's such a long soundbite, but
this is literally me at work.
yeah, it's just fucking phone.
Yeah,
Up to
that or
your-
like Marcus going on tour with Cheem.
Yeah, saw it,
Sorry.
lived it.
Yeah,
Exciting.
yeah. Flew all the way out here just for that.
Yeah, was a couple great shows. Loved that. So
Hmm.
shout out. Definitely went out to a little post midnight breakfast with the team lads after the show, the second show. So good folks, good people.
Post midnight breakfast.
hmm It was after
Huh?
midnight that we got breakfast, but it wasn't the morning. It was night.
When? Oh, the next day. I was confused as shit. I'm like, we were sitting in this garage till 2 a.m.
Yeah, no. The next show in Connecticut
Oh,
I went to.
okay, I just want to let everybody know about the Jillian's experience once again. So after the Cheem show, we were like, oh, let's grab a drink at Jillian's. They close at 1 tonight. We got in there like a couple minutes after 12, saying like, oh, we got about an hour to grab a drink. I walk in, I like make it 5 steps in, and the bartender goes, "We're closed." I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "We already did last call. Get out."
Yeah,
She's like, "Okay."
it was very towny. It was very Jillian's.
I was like, "You shitting me?" Like
Listen,
an hour before they close.
it wasn't even remotely close to closing time. But
No.
you live by the Jillians, you die by the Jillians. That's classic Jillian's behavior. That's they'll let you in, they'll welcome you, they serve you up some nice, fresh, delicious Narragansetts, and then they say, "Get the fuck
Oh,
out, we're closed."
speaking of which, I was also there. This is going to turn into a Jillian's podcast. I was there last night,
Great.
and I ordered a Gansett. Becca ordered a Gansett. And the waitress leaves, and she comes back like 5 minutes later, and she was like, when you say Gansett, do you mean like Narragansett?"
Who are they hiring there?
Dude, I don't know. Yes.
What? What's going on?
What?
Yes, this is what I wanted.
You should have just ordered a nice fresh catch.
Dude,
I'll have the
blew my
catch
mind
today,
though.
please.
Blew my mind. She goes, "I'm not good with the alcohols." So they're hiring a motley crew over there.
Yeah, that's so when are you buying Jillian's is really what I want to know.
Yeah, once the ski house expansion Q3 goes into effect.
Yeah, I think you got a strong plan. I think that should be the business model. I'd like to invest in Jillian's stonk when you guys so I guess I'll have to buy some ski house stonk and
Yeah.
then you'll expand.
Right after I buy the hot tub for the New Hampshire house, I'm gonna buy Jillian's.
That's right. Shout out Eric Patello. I hope you listen to this podcast.
um So to get back on track like a little bit, Lucas, is there anything is there anything new going on in your life that you want to share? Any fun adventures or
No, I mean,
endeavors that
I
you're
was back
pursuing?
home. I was back home for a bit. Tomorrow, I'm flying to Calgary for work, so checking out some more Canadian stuff. Um, yeah, I mean that's what's going on right now. May not come home for Christmas. Trying to figure that out. So,
Okay.
because if I come home for Christmas, then I can't come home in January, and we also
Yeah, I think that's the way you got to lead that in. Is that like I'm not coming home for Christmas potentially, so that way I can go to New Hampshire.
so I can try to go to New Hampshire. Yeah, that's
Yeah, which is the better bet there.
yeah. Well, I think the other piece of that is we have our wedding tasting in February, which
Hold on. What are you tasting?
uh what hold on, what are you tasting?
Well, I want to know if it's beer or not because if you need a beer expert,
Expert
I know a guy.
yeah, no. I hold on, what are you tasting? Like, fucking food, dude. The yes, we're gonna supposed to taste the menu, the food, and
Okay, all right, all right.
but that's at the beginning of February. So if we got to do that, then I don't know. What's the dates for New Hampshire?
It's usually early to mid January. That's the one that kind of mixes up a little bit depending on Aunt Sandy walking naked through the house. So
Yeah, that's oh my god. I fucking forgot about that.
yeah, Kara. So I told Lucas about the Aunt Sandy thing where you had told us about one of your cousins like in the boys' room, like I don't know, just hanging out in there talking to someone, and Aunt Sandy just walked in on the two of them, and she was the one that was naked, not the other two. She walked in on them like she was naked and walking around the house.
I can't. I can't. I feel like someone's chopping onions in here.
But that wasn't even her room. I don't understand. Like her room was the room that Alex sleeps in. And like like I don't know. That's the room that Alex. Why was she going into the boys' room? That wasn't her room. She felt the need to walk in there naked.
It's
Show me naked grandma.
like that story is it's too much. It's too much for me right now.
So I'm glad the rest of the gang knows it now.
Yeah, first episode of the pod coming in heater, absolute heater. But yeah, so I gotta figure out if what those dates are because that's gonna depend on when I would try to come home. Um,
Yeah.
so TBD, it sounds like. I didn't know if Kara had posted about it yet.
No.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I will await that from wherever she is in the world.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's give it a little check. I always like to know where Kara's not working from. It's one of my favorite hobbies in life.
Yeah, just to keep an eye out. I like when I find just miraculously that she's, within 500 miles of me randomly.
Yeah, on a cruise ship.
Let's see. No, I
What do we
have
got? What do we got?
Austin right now.
Oh,
Yep.
wow, wow,
Wow, wow, wee wow. I also looked up that clip. Not as good OG. The meme version is much better. But yeah, got her at home. So not an exciting update, but I'm sure next time she will be somewhere out there. So, but yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're going with. That's what we're running with. So gonna get some more folks involved. Gonna have some good laughs. Gonna have some naked grandmas. It's gonna be a good time, I think.
Yeah, all around. I'm excited to kind of talk with different people from the group to follow up with them and see how their lives are going. Because I feel like I don't get enough of that in New Hampshire sometimes because all I want to do is drink. So I have my priorities straight.
All I want to do is get inebriated. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was I was gonna say separately. It would be nice to involve other people as well. Because we don't have enough time in New Hampshire. But I like that you substituted that with just going straight for the.
No, like I know myself. I go up there and I'm already like 5 years deep by 7 o'clock, and it's downhill from there. Next thing you know, I'm yelling at people that they can't, teach me how to play a card game right.
Well, that's not their fault. I mean, sorry, that is their fault. It's not your fault.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, got that, nailed it. Yeah, I'm just a guy who gets it, and that's really all that matters.
This guy gets it.
This guy gets it, man. That's what I got. I think that's what we're working with.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No need to meander.
Yeah, no need to meander. You got anything? No need to sign off either. Really, I guess you've got nothing else to say. That's
No, I'm a man of few words.
yeah,
Few words, many sounds.
few too many words. So it's good balance.
All good.
All right. Well,
Oh.
see you next week.
See you next Tuesday week.
Yep. Burp.